Hey everyone, so we are in January and this time of year tends to be pretty slow for a lot of makers because there's not a lot going on in January and the holidays are over. So it's a really good time to really look at your business and think about what goals you want to work on and what areas you want to grow and so on. So one area I highly encourage you to look at and spend some time on are your product photos, because your product photos are the first thing that everybody sees when shopping online, right? So if your product photos are really busy, are cluttered, are too dark, and so on, people aren't going to even see you and they're going to scroll past your listing. So you might be saying, okay, I know I need to improve my product photos, but I don't know where to start, or I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to my product photography. And I get it, it's really overwhelming, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So I want to share with you some things that you can do to really start looking at your product photos in a different light and hopefully help you move forward to figuring out what solutions to look for so that you can improve your product photos. So first off, I want you to break down your listings into two categories. First category are products that sold well or that have a lot of views or high views. And then the second category is products that didn't sell well or maybe that didn't sell at all and that have low views. So I want you to go through each category and answer these questions and write down what you see when you look at your listing photos. So first off, what is the primary image that you selected for your listing? Is it a lifestyle type of photo? Does it have like props, or is it a very standard like studio product shot where it's just the product in a very plain background? So yeah, write down what you see in your primary listing images. Another thing I want you to look at are your backgrounds. Are your backgrounds busy? Is there a lot of stuff going on? Or is it very plain? Is it just a very neutral background? Another thing to look at is the lighting. What's the lighting look like? Is your product in the background? Is everything evenly lit? Or are there areas of your photo that are like very bright and just blown out and overexposed, which means you can't really see much detail, or there's really dark shadows that make it really hard to see certain areas. This is like really harsh lighting. That's basically what I'm saying, is there harsh lighting in your photo. Another thing is there a color tint to your photos? So does it look a little orange? Does it look a little yellow, maybe blue? Write down what you see when it comes to the lighting. And then lastly, look at the different shots you took. What kind of images are you listing in your product listings? Are you giving, you know, 6 or 7 different perspectives of your product, or are you only, showing 1 or 2? What types of shots are you showing? The front, the back, the side, the inside, and so on. Write these things down. Then when you've gone through your listings, I want you to look and see what some common themes are. What are the common themes that you saw when looking at the listings for products that sold really well or have a lot of high views? And then do the same for the listings that didn't have very good views and didn't have very many sales. And then look at that and then say, okay, what am I doing well with the listings that, sold well, and so on? What can I do to improve the image quality and when I'm showing customers with the products that didn't sell as well or that, don't have as many reviews? That can start giving you some clarity on where you need to start working on things, right? Because when you start noticing the patterns, that can help you understand what you're doing, right? So if you're saying like all my photos are bad, okay, well then we need to get back to basics. But this can really just help you get a good reading on your photos and help give you some guidance. So I hope this helps. I'll be sharing some more tips on how to really view your product photos with a different perspective so that you can start improving them and making the changes that you want so that you can create professional looking product photos for your online handmade business. So let me know in the comments, are you planning on working on your product photos this month or for the new year? And if so, what area are you really going to try and work on when it comes to your photos? Talk to you guys soon.